Paul Blackburn will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
In now, Luis Arias, first at bat.
Leading
For
off
him
with
as
the
he
Twins,
enters play third
the
in the
second
American
baseman,
League batting race.
Luis
First
Arias.
delivery to him on the way. And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. Move the ball a little bit off the strike zone. He's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Just underway here in Oakland. Grounded to first. To his right, Olsen. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the ace Medina gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck
Leading
out a ton of guys in an amazing
the second
performance.
baseman,
And all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Jock Peterson to come alive. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on
Batting
81
third.
pitches. Not
Not
throw a
shortstop.
single ball and toss a
Hey.
perfect game. Obviously,
Nothing.
I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Shane Mathis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
At the ball.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugene Solari, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Olsen is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Kepler is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
The 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Laureano is there. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfield.
Here's Miguel Sano. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the. So coming to the plate, Ramon Laureano, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games.
Number 22.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's
Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Batting fifth.
Standing in
the
now,
third baseman.
Chapman. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. No outs, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Fastball just inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here's another 1-2. Struck him out.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 18 homers and 54 runs batted in. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this.
Back now in Oakland, home of the A's, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Not only do they come into the day with one of the best ERAs in the league, but they're also among the best teams at not allowing home runs, something they take a lot of pride in. Talking with members of the pitching staff earlier, several of them mentioned how limiting home runs really makes things difficult on the opposition, especially in today's game, where teams don't try to manufacture runs as much anymore. As one of them said, if teams are going to get the best of us, they're going to have to really rack up the hits, and we don't make that easy. Matt?
Lewis.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Royce Lewis, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Line drive to center field. Laureano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Batting ninth.
The next twin of Christian Pacheco. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see that the Twins are currently best in the AL in that category. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. And now the runner's trying for third. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Pacheco stands at second with 2 gone. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the tying run comes around to score from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple. So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
Into the box now, Alex K. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can put it on the board.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Stepping in now, Eugene Solari. That ball hit high. Stretch. You can put it on the board. Yes. A solo shot down the line in right. 34 home runs now on the year as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
The right fielder, number 5.
Into the box, Brent
Rucker.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Laureano moves over. And that retires the side. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Settling in now, Austin Allen. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Lots of baseball left in this one. Still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
fouled off. The next 0-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Arias takes it in. Oh, he makes the stop. Wow.
Batting done.
So an excellent play at second base for a team that's done well defensively all year. As we take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. And that brings up Chad Pinder. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Bases are empty, one man out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you can take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is
the batter,
above
number
the belt
50.
getting popped.
Second
well, it's
baseman.
still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Whit Merrifield is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now. That one's in there. 3-1. Shoots this one over to first. Sano gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're down 5-1. Ready now, Miguel Sano. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner.
Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. Peterson is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. At the plate, Royce Lewis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. In there, and it's even at 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate. Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Striding into the box, Christian Pacheco. 10 RBIs already for him in the series, having picked up 6 base hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Runner goes. That's a strike to throw down. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Line drive to left. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Twins are out in front 5-1. Leading off the inning, Scooter Gennett, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Scooter Gennett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Softly hit to the left side, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop,
at the plate, Shane Mathis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sano is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Arias.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman, Luis.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 now to the Twins' leadoff man. And the 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop.
Oh, man,
Jorge
that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Ladies
Matt
and gentlemen,
Marks
your
takes the
attention,
ball
please.
here as he'll enter with a runner
Now
at
pitching
first
for the
and nobody
Athletics.
out.
Number 57, Matt Marks.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back in standing. Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a ground ball to third. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And now they'll put the tag on the runner, trying to sneak up to third, and he is out. My gracious, that's a questionable base running play, to put it kindly. Now batting, Alex Hay. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Twins retire. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1-2 now.
1 ball.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it.
Even a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up. So striding forward now, Eugene Solari. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. Another 1-2 delivery. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Max Kepler will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Pitch on the way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Oh and 1, here it comes. And there's ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
Right. It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Into the box now, Brent Rucker, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Laureano makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Kepler, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And Elliott down out there for extra bases. Kepler rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping in now, Royce Lewis. This is line to left. Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he's safe.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Christian Pacheco. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Mathis has it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out. Striding in for Oakland, Austin Allen. He starts off the inning against the guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure. Maybe they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Hit hard towards the hole. Sano is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder,
digging
number
in, Chad
18.
Tinder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Rocker is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 50.
So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 7-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Now,
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Evan Marshall enters now in a mop-up role. Try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Marshall playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Jorge Polanco is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mathis up the middle. Oh, look at the dive.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
First offering on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit. The throw to third.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Into the box, Alex K. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Peterson's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Twins get a run on 2 hits. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. The Twins are in front 8-1. Standing in, Scooter Gennett, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Scooter swings and sends it out to deep right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball just inside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Line down the left field line. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. The 2-2 one more time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Pulls this one in the air out to left, and that's in there. Base hit. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Seared down the first baseline. Chapman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning, and it's fouled away. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Arias will put this one away, and the side is retired. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 8-2. Striding in once again, Brent Rucker. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Hit back up the middle. Mathis ranging up the middle, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Royce Lewis. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The 1-0 delivery. And that one right down Main Street. Eight runs on 12 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fastball called strike, 1-2. High and deep to right center. Pinder on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but no matter, they lead it.
Your
Lewis
attention, please.
Thorpe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Lewis Thorpe.
Digging in now, Matt Olson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Athletic.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pacheco is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The batter, number 50.
With Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Full count now, 3-2. Scooter Gennett would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Another one sent foul. Another payoff pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Kay is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Lou Trevino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Blue.
Stepping up now, Christian Pacheco, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Luis Arias. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 3-0 pitch. Hits the zone high and inside, but still a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Popped into the air, back behind second. Merrifield is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He singled his last time up. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ball 3. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Standing in now, Alex K. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Pinder is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More from the East Bay right after this. Striding in to start the 9th,
leading
Scooter
off for
Jeanette,
the A's,
and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, man, going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Lewis is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Stepping into the box, Shane Mathis, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Jorge Alicea enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Rocker sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, number 22.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Ramon Laureano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
The
8-3 is today's final. The Twins earn their 109th win, best in the division. Ace Medina gets his league-leading 22nd win as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort.
3 hours and 23
was only
minutes.
able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
So
that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshowNation.com.
Drive home safely.